Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 what's up? Big connect!
It was at that moment I knew I fucked up. Now I opened up with BitConnect because that was one of the first Ponzi schemes I'd been involved in. It was unique to me, and I think you could learn from my mistakes. Now if you haven't seen my video, What is Crypto? I advise you to go and look at it, because it'll really help you understand what cryptocurrency was invented for. It's really to prevent scams, hacks, and basic mismanagement of your funds. But what people don't really realize is that banks do this all the time. So you give them your money, and they're allowed to go ahead and invest it, sell it, spend it. They can do whatever they want. Your get out of jail free card is that the banks are insured by FDIC, so if they mismanage your money, it's still guaranteed by the government. In crypto, that's not the case. Now first, getting into these new projects, I always assume that they're scams, so be very careful. Don't just throw all your money into it, do your research. So there are legitimate coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, XLM. These coins actually have real value. These coins have stood the test of time. They've been around for years. They're not going anywhere. So back to BitConnect. So the first thing with this is you're giving up your Bitcoin, right? They have complete control. In BitConnect's case, they wanted Bitcoin in exchange for their coin. Red flag number one, no smart contract. In retrospect, BitConnect was created before smart contracts were available. So you're basically trusting them to provide a return. Sound familiar? Well, Celsius, one of the world's largest lending platforms that promised yield, just went under, crashing the market with it. The irony is that Mashinsky's wearing a shirt that says banks are not your friends. When customers tried to pull out their funds, they literally locked them and prevented them from getting them. You may hear the old saying, not your keys, not your crypto. Now back to BitConnect. They promised yield using a fancy trading bot that was proprietary. When you think about it, why the heck would they need your coins if they had this fancy trading bot? All these scam coins have the same thing in common. They're basically Ponzi schemes. So when they're created, the creators get tons of these coins. And so they'll go and start hype, and then everyone will start buying it. The value will skyrocket. And then once the value hits a certain number, the creators will basically sell all the coins, dumping the market. In literally seconds, the value can go from hundreds of dollars to pennies. So that's your first type of cryptocurrency scam, a basic Ponzi scheme. Now the second type of cryptocurrency schemes are basically rug pulls using smart contracts. Now with smart contracts, they could actually guarantee you a yield on their coin, not a yield on the value of your money. Brings me to red flag number two, large percentage promised APYs on a coin. So here's how they get you. They could guarantee that they'll give you 1,000%, 1,000,000% return on their coin. They could code it in, right? That's how blockchain works. But what they can't guarantee is that the money that you put in will be worth more when you take it out.
Listen up, you didn't lose your money. Now, you have your... Technically, you kind of lost your money. You lost your fiat money, kind of.
Shout out to Trayvon for that gem. So a brand new coin will be issued, a bunch of people will pile in, the value will skyrocket. The creators have tons of these coins, and once their value hits a certain point, they'll basically sell, crash in the market of those coins. Right before that happens, usually people are cheering, high fives, telling each other that they're going to be rich. After you're done patting yourself on the back, you go to sleep. The next morning you wake up, and everything's gone. That's what they mean when they call it pump and dump. And when the creators sell the coin at the top, it's called a rug pull. Alright, you need some examples? Well, you got Proof of Weak Hands, Safe Moon, Drip. These are all the same. They just keep replicating the same scheme over and over. Since these coins aren't backed by anything, some whale could just dump and the whole price could crash, so it doesn't even have to be the creators. Now it is possible that the creator of these coins are good people and they won't dump on the community, crashing the coin. But the other risk is get hacked. Since these are coded in, there's possible backdoors and exploits that hackers could take advantage, and they can get access somehow by code. And once they get access to the whole system, they could sell the coins themselves and crash the whole system also. So that's another risk that you got to worry about. But smart contracts are not as risky as a Ponzi scheme. At least using a smart contract, you could sell and get out.
The problem with sending your coins to an exchange or another project is you don't have the keys, so they could do whatever they want. You wouldn't even be able to get your money.
One of the most recent hacks that I was involved in was a coin called Elephant Money. Basically, Elephant Money is a smart contract that's going to provide yield using some stable coins. Now, the holy grail of smart contracts is to be able to provide a return to the investors without worrying about rug pulls, hacks, scams. So like most coins, when I'm going to invest, I did my research. I looked at Elephant Money, went to the website, read the white paper, went ahead and saw that they were audited. The thing with Elephant Money is that there's 3 separate contracts, and one of the contracts that got hacked was not audited. So there was an exploit that a hacker found, and he was able to do some fancy coding that basically
Pulled all the liquidity from the contract, thus freaking out the entire community, getting $1 million worth of funds, and the price of the coin crashed. Sounds horrible, right? Well, what I didn't mention is that the coin had done 600% in a month prior to the hack. So there was a chance to make huge profits right before this happened.
So if the creator's anonymous, that could be a red flag. If it hasn't been audited, that could be a red flag. If the code of the contract isn't available for the public, another red flag.
If it's just a meme coin, another red flag. It could be rug pulled at any moment. Which brings us to our final scam. Secret keys get compromised.
If someone gets your secret keys, they basically have access to your wallet and can do whatever they want with it. They could sell your money, send it to themselves. Now, if your computer gets hacked and you have your secret keys on a wallet like MetaMask, they can get stolen that way. If you click a malicious link, go to a bad website, they ask you to click your MetaMask wallet, you do it, they can steal your keys that way also.
So another red flag there, suspicious emails, suspicious links, people DMing you with suspicious links.
Always be certain that the website you're on is safe. Another added security is you can get a ledger. These are off-chain wallets, basically a thumb drive that keeps your secret keys from you. So a hacker would have to literally take your thumb drive physically and know the passwords to get in. That's an extra level of security that I suggest people with serious cryptocurrency should use. Writing down your secret keys and storing them safe, very smart idea. Memorizing your secret keys is even smarter. Now, I hope I haven't scared you off, but I just wanted you to know the risks of messing with cryptocurrency. With risks, there's also a lot of great rewards. So there's a potential to make a lot of money in this market. Now, there are those hidden gems that can literally give you 1,000,000%. So be safe, do your research, and hopefully you could find one of those. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thank you.